Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Corn Exchange here in Kings Lynn for a night of Academy and Silver League boxing. We are live on Facebook from 6 PM and then live on Fight Pass pay-per-view on www.h46pro.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is entitled We Will Rock You. Firstly, we have Cara standing to my right here, and she is the H46 Pro Silver Welterweight Champion and President of the Finance and Live events. Cara, tell us a little bit about the promotion, please, and what we got to expect.
Okay, so what you've got to expect from us, obviously tonight we're in a packed venue, sold out. We're looking to do more of the same. So next week we'll be in Northampton doing trials for a massive show at Northampton Cricket Club. We'll be going on to Swansea, Park Scarlets, for trials as well. Before that, we've actually got our show in Swansea, Under Pressure, and that will be on Easter Saturday, and again that's a massive arena, and we're looking to get that absolutely packed out, sold out. Championship, Silver League fights and a few title fights on that one too. And then we are going forward, like I say, for more trials, looking again to get more ladies involved in the league. And yeah, and then powering through to the end of the year. We get through to August, have a little bit of a break, and then go again for the end of the year. We've also got the Sky Dome coming up in June, which is massive in Coventry, 5,000 seater arena. And I'll be defending my title on that, second title defence, so get behind us.
Promos herself, she fights as well. Also, Carl, all this work that goes into these events, when the fighters come, if they bring the fire and make it happen, you've laid the stage for them, haven't you? We have. We like to put on like a big show for them so they can showcase their own skills. They've done all the training, they've done all the hard work, they've sold the tickets, they've got their fans here, so they deserve a bit of fanfare, and that's what we like to put on for them. We like to put on shows that we'd like to box on. There's loads and loads of shows out there, promotions, but when you put in the hard work like this, I mean, this venue's sold out here tonight. This is an absolutely fantastic venue here as well, isn't it? It is, and we're the only boxing league that is actually in this venue in the Corn Exchange, because they know we put on high class events, so yeah, it's really good when we can work with venues closely like that. Also standing to my left I have Robbie Owen, and well, Robbie is the president of the Boxing and Operations and Live events. Robbie, tell us about the fighters you've got here tonight. What are we going to expect from them? What are we got to look forward to? Yeah, we're absolutely thrilled to be back in Kings Lynn. We started doing white collar boxing events over here, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And like I say, we've gone to half the venue packed to the full venue packed tonight. So literally, it's going to be over 500 people here. It's going to be absolutely rocking. We've got some amazing fights on the card. We've got a title fight right at the end of the evening between Adam Archer and Ashley Woodfield. Ashley Woodfield's actually stepped in late. Ashley's one of our established league fighters, whereas you've got Adam making his league debut. He comes from a sort of quite a good boxing background, so straight away we put them in a contender title level. The contender title is the title below the silver title, and it's again sort of like an entry level title. And what you're going to see tonight is a really, really good heavyweight title fight at the end of this evening. We've also got a mixed bag of fights on this evening, so what we call our East Academy. Our East Academy is fighters who may have never boxed before, or have had maybe one white collar boxing fight, and they're looking to progress into the league. So they're sort of just below the league, and then they're going to be progressing into the league after this show. We're looking to get those fighters on at our Northampton show later on this year. That's going to be in July, and then we're back here in the Corn Exchange in September for another show. The other fights we've got on tonight, we've got a guy called Alex Singleton boxing. Alex has sold over 80 tickets this evening, and he's part of the main card, the Super Series. He's game, and we brought in Sean Archer from Coventry, who's making his comeback. He's been out for, he features on our first ever H6 Pro show in Coventry, and he's making his comeback this evening. We've also got James Roller. Again, he's more of an established white collar fighter, boxing the army as well, and he's fighting the ever game Dodds Roberts tonight as well as part of the Facebook free card. So that's going to be a really, really good fight to watch on that Facebook free to whet the appetite for the pay-per-view for the rest of the evening. It's a fantastic venue, like you said in the beginning, which you're only seeing this promotion on. You said you got quite a few debutants on tonight. You know the fighters better than anyone, Robbie. Yeah. How are they going to feel when they come out and see this big crowd around and all the lights, cameras, action, the whole shebang? Are they going to box how you know they can box?
Well, they're going to be nervous. I mean, I deal with all the boxing operations, so I deal with a lot of the matching. We work very closely with a gym in Kings Lynn called Motivate, and they're headed up by Mark Flowers and Nigel Fish. Mark Flowers is an ex-tri-service boxer, so he was in the Royal Navy like myself. So he's got a very good pedigree in terms of his coaching. So again, a lot of the academy fighters have been led by Mark and led by Nigel. Nigel's a trainer from Kings Lynn who's really, really well known, good boxing background himself. And tonight, what you're going to see with our academy fighters, one thing you'll always see from Motivate fighters is they're fit. Mark drills them really, really hard. So when we did the white collar shows here, one thing that always stood out was the fitness of those guys. Because normally when you see novice fighters, they start to get tired after a round and a half. What you tend to see here with our academy fighters is they'll start to peak in the middle of round 2 and then carry on into round 3. So that's what always really stood out in Kings Lynn for us, is that the fitness of the fighters is always really, really strong. So that's going to be exciting to watch tonight on the academy undercard. You know, like I say, don't be fooled by these guys who may lack slightly in their skills. Their fitness will be there, and that will take them through.
There's no excuse, ladies and gentlemen. When you come to the ring, you've got to be fit. You've got to do your road work. I mean, if someone gives it their all, if they don't box well on the day,